So I was going to try and do some special narration like thingy video stuff for April Fool's Day, but I said fuck it. I'm just going to quick get a battle video to you guys, so here you go. Anyways, hey guys, we got a match here today against themagicman44, and there might be a T at the end, I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, we're finally back to black and white OU, so yeah, just standard OU match. I don't know if I use this team or not on YouTube, I think I have. It's got DD Dragonite, standard Parathorn, sub-disabled Gengar, standard defensive him on top, Life Orb Heatran, and a Scarf Latios. So, that's my team, and looking at his team, potential threats from his end, honestly, like, the way his team is made, just in general, there's not much I should have to worry about too much, because I have three good checks for his Tracheon, which would be his biggest threat, and then Celebi, half of my team can take on. I mean, Slowbro might be the only potential thing, but I should be able to work around that well enough, so it's not a problem. Then maybe Conkeldurr if it gets enough bulk ups up, but I should be able to control that and the Slowbro well enough, and then Dragonite on his end shouldn't be a huge deal, so I feel pretty safe in the long run, so, you know, in the long run, I should be okay. But anyways, looking at leads from his team, really, the things that resemble leads the most would be like Heatran, Terrakion, Celebi, or Dragonite. And all of those, I should be able to take on with Latios. So I figure Latios should be the best lead to go with. Even though it's scarfed and won't hit as hard, it'll still, you know, potentially scare him out with the prospect of being Specs. So, you know, that's the idea. So I got Latios lead here. He's got a Conkeldurr lead. I'm thinking, okay, maybe he'll think I am Specs and want to switch out to something like, I don't know, really. I just thought he might switch. So I went for Trick. But he actually goes for Stone Edge and not Payback. And I'm like, oh, well, when I first saw that you stayed in, I was like, fuck, I'm going to die from Payback, but no, Stone Edge. So I live, which is pretty cool. So now I can just go to Parathorn since he's locked into Stone Edge from that Scarf. I'm going to take that Stone Edge very easily, plus he stayed in case I want to stay in trying to go for a move. But now I got the free opportunity to go for Rocks, so I'm going to take it. And he goes out to Celebi. So I'm like, okay, what do I want to do? Let's just play it safe, go to Heatran for now. I should not have too many. No, I go for Gengar. I figured he wouldn't go for Psychic or anything, so I was like, alright, let's see what he wants to do with Celebi. Go to Gengar. We'll figure it out. But he goes out to his own Heatran, and I'm just like, alright, let's just Focus Blast, scout what he's going to do, and, you know, we'll go from there. And he loses just a tiny fucking sliver, but he wastes that sliver by going for Stealth Rocks, thinking I might be too scared to want to go for Focus Blast. And also, you know, Rocks, cool move, stuff. So I just take him out with Shadow Ball because he was at a sliver anyways. I got to use the special defense drop with the Focus Blast before. So basically, I had a too secure of a kill. So he brings in Tracheon now. I'm like, alright, let's go to him on top. Got the Intimidate, got the high defense. Should be able to take a hit fairly well. And then retaliate with whatever I want. But he actually does predict me to go out and he goes for close combat. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Him on top didn't take it as well as I wanted to take it, but still took it. So it's kind of nice. But anyways, he's going to switch out to Slowbro because he knows that's the best thing he has to take on Hitmontop. But I said right off the bat, just going to go for Rapid Spin so that my team has a little bit less pressure going on its end. And then, you know, I can keep up this Rock's pressure on his side, and he can't on my side. So that gives me a bit better leeway in the match. But I figure, okay, he's got the Slowbro in. Let's Toxic him, thinking he might predict us to go out. So that's the idea. And he does predict us to go out. Why did I say us? Predict me to go out. So I went for Toxic, and he went to Tracheon. I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. But I think here, I predict him to switch out again and go for the Toxic, but he goes right for Close Combat, and I'm like, wow, that was dumb of me. I should have just Close Combated, but oh well, I'll get over it. So, since he's locked into Close Combat, I'm going to assume he's locked in, because I don't see any item, and usually people don't run Expert Belted Tracheon or Rock Gem Tracheon, so I'm just going to assume he's choice, especially how he brought it into Gengar. I mean, it would be too foolish to do that just for the sake of baiting. But anyways, yeah, get a free sub up because I figured, again, he was choiced and he is still giving off that impression. So he goes out to Dragonite, who I guess is the best guy to take on Gengar at this point. But he's going to go for Dragon Claw after a Shadow Ball, and that Shadow Ball does way too much. Also, he looks like he's a DD Lum set just because he has no item, and he went for Dragon Claw, which means that he's probably not banded. But the point is, I take him out with that Shadow Ball. Pretty awesome, because Dragonite's out of the way, and it didn't take those Shadow Balls well at all. So that's kind of funny. But anyways, he's going to go into Tracheon now, and just on the off chance he isn't Scarfed, I'm going to stay in, and maybe he'll overpredict, so I can just try and kill him off with Gengar, but that's not the case. He does go right for Stone Edge. takes me out. I'm like, okay, well, you're locked into Stone Edge now, so I can go to Ferrothorn, and I can have my way with it. Yeah, not like that, though. Anyways, Celebi comes in on my Gyro Ball, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Celebi takes damage then. Takes a lot of damage, too, so that means he's probably got some high speed investment, so I gotta make sure he doesn't have Earth Power before I go out to, like, Heat Train or something, but he's gonna go for Hidden Power here. I stayed in, knowing he'd probably go for it, knowing he'd probably have it, just so I can make sure he did have it, and I knew I could take it, so it wasn't a huge deal, but Gyro Ball does a good chunk. Can't take him out with another one, because he'll just either recover up, or he could just kill me with another HP Fire, so really, it'd be stupid for me to stay in. But now I'm going to go into Heat Train, knowing you probably won't have the Earth Power, because usually you don't run both HP Fire and Earth Power. You run like HP Ice and Earth Power. But anyways, I brought in Heat Train. He had Conch Elder in. I didn't think I would be able to kill him with one Fire Blast, so I go to him on top, and he actually goes for the Scarf Unprotected Focus Punch, predicting me to switch out, fearing that fighting move. So that... yeah, that is a fucking awesome move, but now I get to bring in Latios, and Dragon Pulse, even without a Specs or any kind of boost, it's still going to do a lot to Conch Elder, so that is actually pretty nice. But now he's going to bring in Slowbro, and I'm like, alright, well, you get hit by a Dragon Pulse. That's no problem for me at all. If anything, I like that, so I'm not going to complain. And it does a bunch over half, and I'm like, wow, I didn't expect Dragon Pulse to do that much. I mean, I know Slowbro's special defense isn't that good, but I expected a little bit better. I mean, maybe I just have a bit above standard expectations, but, you know, I don't know. Then again, my standards are usually all over the board, so I can't really talk about standards in that sense. But now he's going to bring in Terrakion. He goes for close combat to try and predict my Ferrothorn, but I was just like, fuck it, let's leave in Latios. I should be able to handle Conch Elder fine with it being under half, and then Celebi should be no problem. So I was like, alright, let's leave in Latios, especially since I have Dragonite still. I didn't see much of a reason to keep Latios alive, so... yeah, kill him off with the Surf, so that's kind of cool. But, yeah, now he's going to bring in Conch Elder, and, Dragon Pulse will take it out. Mach Punch will not kill me, and actually could have killed me with a crit, possibly, but that didn't happen, and I still would have been able to win easily enough, so it's not like it's a really huge concern, like I said. But, yeah, kill him off, and all he's got left is the Celebi, and he's at, like, a sliver after Stealth Rock, so I'm like, let's randomly Surf for no reason, Herp Derp, and see if it actually kills Herp Derp. And it does kill, so I'm like, lol, lol, lol. But anyways, that is the match. So GG, Magic Man, person, thing. That unprotected Focus Punch with a Scarf, I gotta give you props for that, though. That was a ballsy move, and, yeah, that also explains why he had Stone Edge, because Sub Punch set, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know, hope you guys have a not shitty April Fool's Day. So... yeah, I gotta remember that I need to fill the void with videos this week because I have no LP part for a while, so, I don't know, random mumbling to myself, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, etc, etc, bleh, recommend, sub, and later, guys.